Hi, Andy from Gorilla Carts here. I'm just going to run through the hoverboard and the hover cart attachment. We've been getting a few questions on how you attach to the hoverboard and just to make things just a wee bit more secure and work better. So after you've your hover cart all assembled up, just the straps, they'll sort of look like this anyway, but as I say, if they're not on it, you can just create a loop on the strap like that and then have a tail end, sort of a big long tail end like that, okay? And also on these boards, there's also an adjustment screw here. There's a wee adjustment plate here. So you can adjust this in and out just to make sure it fits more snug on the board itself. Because I know some people have the 6.5 inch board and the 8.5 inch board. This will need adjusted out just to make it fit a wee bit better. So all you do is simply put this on top of the board like so, and just feed the strap right round underneath and up through to loop round, and you just simply tighten it on there, okay, like so, and just do the same on the other side. Just strap it round, and that's really it. And then you just proceed to turn the board on. Now sometimes when it's strapped on really tight, okay, it will have activated the sensors already, so it might start to move on its own. Don't worry about that, you know, that's just normal. That means it's making pressure on the pads and it's making it go. So just hold on to the board when you switch it on so it doesn't take off by itself. And once you have the board on, then just sit on top and then just use the board as it should be with the seat attachment. One advice, well, one point is don't turn the board on when you're actually sitting on it, okay? Because this will create some issues with the board as well, because there is built-in safety things in the circuit board, so we'll detect that there's someone on it before you actually turn it on. So just make sure that you turn the board on with nobody sitting on it. It's activated the pads, and that's really it. So. And you just turn the board off, and then just to take back off again, just simply unhook the Velcro straps, and you can take the board off then as well. Another tip is I wouldn't leave the seat attachment attached onto the board for a long time, because what happens is over time these wee pressure pads will get compressed down. And they will lose their springiness and their memory, okay? So when you're finished with sort of using the attachment as the board there, like a seated go-kart, I'd advise to take these off now and again, just to let those pads raise up again and not get totally compressed down, all right? Now, another thing is, or issues that we have come across is, when you set the board on top, it doesn't activate the sensors or the pressure pads well. I know people have bought other boards online and maybe have bought our attachment and things like this. All boards are different, and the height of the pressure pad is different also. So you can come into issues where the seat attachment doesn't compress the pad down. Now, the way to solve this is just simple. You can pad it out a wee bit more, okay? So sometimes if you have a bit of sponge, like this here, sometimes you'd have the bit of the sponge in the packaging of the attachment that was assembled. All you do is you put it under here, like that, and then you can put the board on top. Now, as you can see, it lifts this up more and it gets more compression. Alright, so that will activate those pressure pads there really, really easily, and you get a better connection in that. As I say, if you don't have any sponge kicking about, as I say, during Christmas time, you will always have a lot of cardboard boxes, so you can just cut a square bit of cardboard out, fold it over, and then that can act as a wee bit of packaging there to bump basically that wee bit of more compression and height out there. Just a simple quick fix that can solve a lot of headaches. So really that's really it. So as I say, that's it really. Just to recap, just the straps, strap it around the base of the board, strap it on, and just turn it on, and then proceed then to get onto the board. And that's really everything.